ZVisitors takes place on a crisp December eve in the bare-bones cottage of a poor crippled shepherd boy and his mother.
Mom!
Their cottage is located miles from the stable where the Christ child lay. Amahl has been outside, playing his pipes, looking at the beautiful night sky lit by the fiery eastern star with a tail as big as a kite. Mother calls him in repeatedly, and once he finally comes in, he shares his excitement about the huge star that he saw. But Mother isn't buying it because she believes that hunger has gone to his head, and he's just making up stories, as usual. Despite their lack of means, Amahl is unendingly positive and always encouraging to his mother, who is sad and afflicted that she just can't provide for her son. We are taken to the scene where Amahl's mother realizes that in order to eat, they must go begging.
My little son, a beggar. Don't cry, mother dear, don't worry for me. If we must go begging, a good beggar I'll be. I know sweet tunes to set me bold and sing. We'll walk and walk from village to town. You dress as a gypsy and I as a clown. We'll walk and walk from village to town. What good we shall eat, roast goose and sweet almonds, and night we shall sleep with the sheep and the stars. And play bagpipes, you'll sing and you'll shout. The windows will open and people lean out. The king will ride by and hear our voice and throw us some gold to stop all noise. What food we shall eat when the night is wasting alive. She's with the stars. Good night.
As the Christmas story suggests, these three kings of Orient come bearing gifts from afar. They are on their way to the stable where the Christ child lay, and the eastern star is their guide. They've been traveling afoot for many a day and night. Melchior carries the gold, Balthazar the frankincense and myrrh, and the deaf in one ear Casper carries, well, his very special box. They begin to tire and just happen upon this very cottage. They knock 3 times and are greeted by Amahl. Amahl tries to convince his mother that there really are 3 kings at the door and that he's not delirious from hunger. They knock again. And Amahl says,
Mother, come and see. I want to know that you see what I see.
she finally, hesitatingly, goes to the door with Amahl and sees the kings for herself.
Good.
'Tis
unapologetic for keeping them waiting. She invites them in. The kings are beyond thankful to rest a while, as they still have a very long way to go. The kings enter and find a spot with their beautiful gifts, while Mother and Amahl look on with amazement, as they've never seen the likes of such wealth and beauty in their humble home.
It is nice here.
I shall go and gather wood for the fire. We've nothing in the house.
We can only stay a little while. We must not lose sight of our star.
Your star, what did I tell you?
We still have a long way to go.
I shall be right back. And Amahl, don't be a nuisance. Yes, Mother. Are you a real king?
Yes,
Have you regal blood?
yes,
Can I see it?
it is just like yours.
What's the use of having it then?
No use.
Where is your home?
I live in a black marble palace full of black panthers and white doves. And you, little boy, what do you do?
I was a shepherd, I had a flock of sheep, but my mother sold them, now there are no sheep left. I had a black goat who gave me warm sweet milk, but she died of old age, now there's no milk left. But mother says that now we shall both go begging from door to door. Won't that be fun?
It has its points.
Are you a real king too?
Eh?
Are you a real king too?
Oh, truly, 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 yes, I am a real king. Am I not? Yes, Casper.
What is that?
Eh?
What is that?
A parrot.
Does it talk?
Eh?
Does it talk?
How do I know?
Does it bite?
Eh?
Does it bite?
Yes.
And what is this?
This is my books. This is my books. I never travel without my books. In the first drawer I keep my magic stones. One carnelian against all evil and envy. One moonstone to make you sleep. One red coral to heal your wounds. One lapis lazuli against cords and fever. One small jasper to help you find water. One small topaz to soothe your eyes. One red ruby to protect you from lightning. This is my books. This is my books. I never travel without my books. In the second drawer I keep all my beads. Oh, how I love to play with beads. All kinds of beads. This is my books. This is my books. I never travel without my books. In the third drawer. In the third drawer. Oh, little boy, oh, little boy, in the third drawer I keep licorice, 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 have some.
the gifts to the child.
The child, which child?
We don't know, but the star will guide us to him.
But perhaps I know him. What does he look like?
Have you seen a child the color of earth, the color of gold? His eyes are sad, his hands are those of the poor. As poor he was born, incense, myrrh, and gold we bring to his side, and the eastern stars are guide.
Yes, I know a child, the color of earth, the color of dawn. His eyes are sad, his hands are those of the poor. As poor he was born, but no one will bring him incense or gold. The sick and poor and hungry and cold. He's my child, my son, my darling, my own.
Have you seen a child the color of earth, the color of gold? His eyes are sad, his hands are those of the poor. As poor he was born, incense, myrrh, and gold we bring to his side. And the eastern stars are guide.
Yes, I know a child, the color of earth, the color of dawn. His eyes are sad, his hands are those of the poor. As poor he was born, but no one will bring him incense or gold. The sick and poor and hungry and cold. He's my child, my son, my darling, my own.
The child we seek owes the seas and the winds on his palm.
Holds the winds on his palm. The child we seek has the moon and the stars at his
As the
feet.
stars at his feet.
Before him the eagle is gentle, the lion is
What of angels hover over his roof and sing him to sing? He's born by breath, he's fed by mother who is both virgin and queen. Incense, myrrh, and gold we bring to his side, and the eastern star is our
Mother realizes her son is not the child they seek. So all but Mother settle in for some rest. And all have fallen asleep. She finds herself staring at the gold, thinking, just a small piece of that gold would help me take care of my son. Then out of pure desperation, Mother takes a piece of the gold, convincing herself that it's for her child.
For my child, for my child, for my child, for my child.
The king's awake with a start, see this, and are disappointed. But then Balthazar says,
Oh, woman, you can keep the gold. The child we seek doesn't need our gold. On love alone, he will build his kingdom.
says,
Wait. Take your gold. For such a king I've waited all my life. And if I weren't so poor, I would give a gift to the child.
Amahl pipes up and says,
Mother, may I give my crutch to the child? He may need it.
and all are astonished when he gets off his crutch and says,
I can walk, Mother.
all agree that this indeed is a sign from God, a Christmas miracle. Amahl asks if he can go with the kings to bring his crutch to the child himself. Mother agrees, bundles him up, and puts the crutch on his back for the long journey ahead. Amahl follows the kings and the star, playing his pipes while he walks